All right, guys, welcome. Let's start it up. You can see I shared my screen with you for today's lesson. What would you do? Have you ever watched that show? What you would do?
No.
All right, so this show comes up with like situations that you must make a decision in, and then watching people sort of what decisions they'll make in the scenarios. Like, what would you do? Can everybody hear me pretty good? I can't see anybody right now, so you have to tell me if you can hear me.
I can
It
hear
says
you.
supported.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. 1 second. Hello? Everybody hear me now? You guys able to hear me? Thumbs up or something? It's still distorted.
Yeah, I can hear you.
There's a little static, but I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. All right, so why is it so staticky? So so the task for today is pretend you're on what would you do, read through the scenario given. You're gonna choose A, B, or C. You're gonna pick whatever identifies you the most. You're gonna try to be as honest as possible. You're not being judged or graded for your responses. So as you walk through a neighborhood and notice trash on the ground, this isn't the first time you've seen litter on the streets. You respond by continuing on your way. You're not going to pick up someone else's trash. Picking up the trash and throwing it away. Pick up the trash, throwing it away. When you get home, you actually plans about coming up to the next homeowners association meeting and suggest organizing cleanups and rewards people who keep their property clean. What would you do?
I'd throw the garbage away.
Okay, throw that garbage out. What about anybody else? Okay, so let's just go through some explaining then. So if you pick A, right, that's called being a New Yorker. If you pick B, you're probably not from New York. If you pick C, you're definitely not from New York. So what am I really saying here? Is that C is the answer that probably would make the most sense if you really want to change your community. A is because you're indifferent to your community, and B, you don't like it, but you're not going to do something about it more than what you would, that would go further than you, perhaps. So the idea of being a part of a community is being a citizen here. Like, I don't care about your citizen status in the United States, but you're a citizen of New York, no matter what. We all live here, therefore we have civic duties here. So what are you going to do? That's the question I have for you. So as you continue on in looking through life as a citizen, I want you to kind of think of this class. It's called participation in government. Everybody here has a duty here to your neighborhood, to your houses, to your communities. But how far will that go? It goes as far as you want it to. If you wanted to start a campaign against trash, could you? The answer is yeah. If you want to just throw the trash away in front of your house, could you do that? Yeah, you could. There are all things that you're able to do. So let's go one more scenario. So this one I like. You walk to school and every day you notice that traffic is getting worse on one corner. You respond by learning the names of county officials so you can write to them and suggest a new traffic signal or at least a crossing guard. Telling your parents you need to drive you, complaining about dangerous walks to your friends. What would you do? There's no right answer or wrong answer, but what would you do?
I'd have my parents drive me to school.
Okay. So you have your parents bring you to school because you're like, you know what? Let me get this dangerous situation resolved. Anybody else?
Yeah, I said B.
I take the bus to school.
Okay. You said B. You take the bus. So B's, you definitely driving to school or take the bus. Fine. So, like the answer for like the most engaging citizen would be A, right? The answer for most people would be like, yeah, I don't want to get killed by a car, so B. And then C is going to be just like what normal, everyday, what we do about everything here in New York. We just complain, right? We just complain about everything. So if you take a look at the light, the light in front of school, right there on Gansevoort and Brielle. So when I was a young man, many, many moons ago, there was no light there. It was a stop sign. That light is new to me. It's not new to you because it's all you know, but to me, it's very new. It's probably only 10, 15 years old, so I don't ever remember it being there. And it's something that needed to happen. Like when you went to school here, you had to like really book it across that street or you're going to become a hood ornament. And somebody obviously really made a position to change that. So being that engaged in that community and civic engagement is the point of this today. But it's also the point of like, it's larger than you. So I want you to look through the rest of those scenarios on your own. You do not need to submit it. I just want you to look through it and then answer some questions on it. Think about what you do. We have a 3-day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Congratulations to you. When we come back on Tuesday, we'll discuss some more citizenship with some questions and like which direction we're moving. Anybody have any questions, concerns, or problems? All right. If you have no questions, concerns, or problems, then you're going to review the rest of that for this lesson. And then I'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Mister, that's going to be on the stream, right?
Yes, it's on the stream already.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
Have a nice weekend.
Have a good
Have a good
weekend.
weekend, guys. Good weekend. Good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend.